What's going on, everybody? It's Paul from VR Asylum. I hope you guys are all doing well this week, as I do every week. We are going to be doing something a bit different, and that is we're looking at my VR studio. And the reason for that is that I haven't had any time to make our second video this week on the game reviews that I'm looking at right now. And the reason for that is because I've actually been spending a lot of time making a video for Mike over at VR Oasis. He's doing a VR setup series, and I'm not sure when he's starting it, but I sent him over this video that I'm going to show you guys today. Now, keep in mind, this video is not well edited. It's just edited enough so that Mike can understand what's going on over there. And I sent him a bunch of other stuff too. If you guys have VR setups, by the way, send it over to Mike, because that would be awesome. I want to see him get some good ideas, if you know what I mean. Anyways, so that's what we're going to be doing today. I hope you guys enjoy it. There's a lot to look at, so why don't we get into the insanity that is my VR studio. So we have two setups. We've got this setup that you're looking at right now, which I'll show you, and then we'll jump over to the editing setup of my studio. So the first thing we're looking at here is the IKEA sit-stand desk. Over here, we have a mic stand that I've rigged up with Cowboy Studio or Canadian Studio light stands. And so I've just rigged this up so that I can put my Rode mic on there. The Rode mic is the N2G2. And this is the actual mic they used. I don't know if you ever watched the NCIX videos on YouTube, and then they shut their store down out here in Canada. Linus actually worked for him, if you know who Linus is. Anyways, this is the actual mic. It was auctioned off and I got it. So neat little story there. Just beside that is my GoPro Hero 4. Looking down on products to take some video of that. So it's an older one, but it's got 4K as long as I'm not using 60 frames per second. Over here, which I'll get to here in a sec, over here we have the Go LXR, and this thing is a dream. I've had it for almost a couple of years now, and I love it. Okay, Stream Deck. I usually have more buttons than that, but it messed up on me yesterday. I don't know what the heck happened, so I got to reset all of that up. Just a cheap LG monitor. I don't typically buy expensive peripherals, and this one is just used so I can do my voiceovers like you're seeing right here, or check OBS out. Just right behind that actually is the Rode Go mic. Over here we have the A6300 with the 16mm Sigma lens on it. I love that thing. It's nice and wide. It gives me a nice depth view on there as well too. The blue light up there is the hue light, as well as the purple light. I use those for like backdrop kind of lighting effects and stuff. So it seems to work pretty good. Before we get to the PC, I'll take you over and check out the setup. So this is my green screen setup here. Very, very similar to yours, except for mine. I believe yours is painted on. I can't remember. I know you have some mats. I also have some mats too, but these ones I actually use for the, I have an MMA channel called MMA On Demand, and these are much, much thicker. So actually that fence that you see right there used to be used for that to do our videos on and stuff. Up here is this Canadian Studio lights. They used to be called Cowboy. Actually turns towards the green screen so that I get a little more light on that as well too. I've just got that hooked up there, as you can see. And then when I need some more light for that, I just turn it around. Oh, we got another light up here as well too. I use the GoPro Hero Black. This is the 6th version of it. Up above that, for the cable management system, I actually use, it's called Kiwi Design. That is the Rift S, as I'm sure you're aware of. These are just wireless Logitech keyboard and mouse. So that's the solution I came up with. And I also put a monitor up here to make it a lot easier for me just to do everything. So this is actually for the new studio, which I'm going to be making, and I'll show you that here in a sec. So if your series works out, I will be sending you more videos. This is the Aorus X570 motherboard Extreme. The CPU in it is the 3900X. 32 gigabytes of G.Skill RAM, 3200 speed. On top of that is the Ripsaw from Razer, which I've got directly to my GoPro. That is filming the green screen. And then on the right-hand side of that is the Cam Link, which goes straight to the A6300. Thermaltake 750 watt PSU. The AIO is just the Thermaltake 3.0 ARGB. So my headphones are the HD 300 Protect. All right, so we'll start over here with the doors. Now everything I've done here is custom. These are custom doors. I love the rustic look, as you can see. So I've kind of made my editing area of my studio very rustic, as you can see here. So the table was made as well by me too. Just simple. Again, all of this is changing when the studio comes out. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do with that, except for my tool cart. That's definitely going to stay. I made that as well too. It's got all my tools and stuff in it. All the good stuff you need here. There's my water cooling stuff here. Again, I'm a huge water cooling guy. Again, those lights and stuff over there are from, excuse me, IKEA. The two lights that are right beside it though are actually called warmers from Sensi. You may have that out in the UK, but my wife sells that stuff. The boxes I made up there to hold some rustic looking kind of stuff. That's my lightsaber I got from Disneyland. That was a lot of fun. Monitor you see up there is the Hisense monitor. It's a 55-inch TV. It's pretty basic, but it does a good job for me in terms of television and being a quick way to reference stuff real quick. Over here we have the Predator from Acer. This is a 34-inch monitor. Below that is a 34-inch LG. So now I was telling you about the new studio that I'm planning on building. It should be done by the end of the summer. So again, if your series works out, I hope it does, then I'll be sending you that as well too. So that green screen over there, right here, will actually be right here. Desk right there is actually gonna have both of the computers in there. So the two computers that you've seen, so they're all in one place, and it's gonna be sitting over where the green screen is right there. And then all of that's gonna be right here. So the couch and stuff, I'm gonna start my little man cave, Mike. Peripherals, that is just the Desk Stalker, I think it's called, from Razer, and the Naga mouse from Razer as well too. Now let's get to the computer. Okay, so the computer is a Rampage Apex 6. This is a high-end overclocking motherboard. I'm a huge fan of overclocking. Driving that thing is a 7900X from Intel, and then we've got 32 gigabytes of RAM from G.Skill again. In that water-cooled video card is the Titan X. And then this is all being cooled by the M360 Plus package from Thermaltake as well too. That's a 1050 watt PSU from Thermaltake, so you can see the theme here. And the Core P5 from Thermaltake is that's what's holding all of this stuff up. There is actually going to be a different setup. I'm actually working on another setup right now, as you've seen in the video. And that should be done hopefully by the end of the summer, and then I will do another one. Leave a comment down below actually and let me know what you guys think of my VR studio. Is it too much, or is it just not enough? It's never enough as far as I'm concerned. Anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. I apologize for not having the game reviews. Next week for sure, we have a couple really good games that I'm working on right now, so make sure you guys come back for that, okay? All right, you guys take care of yourself, please, and we'll see you next week on VR Asylum.